Welcome back. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and the Mind Over Foundation is a nonprofit dedicated to using exercise to break the stigma surrounding mental health. Joining us now with more details on all they do is Max, Nick, and Jack. Thanks so much for coming in today.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Of course. Well, let's start off by talking about the inspiration behind starting Mind Over.
Yeah, it really started where, unfortunately we were hearing about people losing their battle with mental health, and we were sort of sick of hearing that. And we decided that it was time for us to sort of try to make an impact. And at this time, we were all sort of joining into the endurance athletics, doing triathlons and whatnot, and we figured why not try to start our own ultra marathon essentially and run for 24 hours and raise money for a good cause. So that was sort of the inspiration of our first year last year.
Oh, wow. Okay, let's get right into the details of this 24-hour event.
Yeah, I think so. Starting at noon this Saturday, we'll run for 24 hours, and just kind of throughout the 24 hours, people are welcome to come and walk, bike, rollerblade, honestly, anything to come out and support, and we'll be there until Sunday at noon.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the three of you do the full 24 hours.
Yep, we run continuously. We take breaks every once in a while to eat food. I mean, hydration really becomes very important in a situation like that. Like last year, we did in April, so the weather was very different than in May, and that temperature is going to have an impact on it. So it'll be interesting to kind of be motivated and inspired by all the individuals that come out and just kind of keep us moving for everybody.
Very smart to move it this year to May. You learning from this experience last year. Let's talk a little bit about how our viewers can participate and become part of this. It seems like such a great idea.
Yeah, people can go to our website, mindoverfoundation.com, and they can find our registration and donation page where they can sign up if they'd like to come throughout any time of that 24 hours. And we just want people to come, share their story, hear our story, meet other people in the community, and try to push themselves and maybe do something they thought they never could, which is, maybe run a marathon or run one lap, whatever it is. We want people to just get out there and sort of show them the power of the mind and try to inspire people.
Now, you do this at Delaware Park, right?
Yep.
How long is the loop?
It is a 1.8-mile loop.
Okay, so you did it for 24 hours. How much did you end up running? Do you know?
Last year was 80 miles. All three of us all ran 80 miles each.
Oh my goodness, talk about endurance training. I think you guys are set for anything. Well, tell us about the impact last year's event had.
So last year's event, I mean, it was something that none of us had any experience, running a formal event, having a foundation, running an ultra. It was three things that was very uncomfortable for all of us, but it kind of goes back to our mission, which is mental health is very important. And as guys, a lot of us, or our generation, we're the most connected ever, but we're also incredibly disconnected. And this was kind of just a perfect event for us to advocate for saying hey, if you work on or with your friends or your local community and lean on each other, beautiful things could stem from it. And it's just a very good analogy of looking at this run. It's it's scary from the outside. We don't know how far we could go, but if we lean on each other during those tough times, you can do great things. And we all ran 80 miles each. So that's what we want to advocate for anyone joining.
Yeah, so this is, like you said, this is more than just about endurance. It's really for that mental health aspect. How does an event like this really help the community see what's here and see what help is here?
Yeah, I think one, showing up and seeing it in person is very valuable for people. One, because we had people last year show up and they were planning on doing maybe one lap and they ended up running for 26 miles.
Wow.
And they never knew that they could do that. So we just want people to understand the power of the mind and how movement is, medicine for the body, but also for the mind and the soul. So I think it's really inspiring to sort of see everyone coming out and the community rallying around this cause. And it just shows, how great of a community Buffalo is and that we truly are the city of good neighbors.
Yeah. How can our viewers get involved, donate, or register?
So I think, there's multiple ways. If you go to any of our social media channels, we have volunteer forms if people want to come out and, if they want to help us out for 1 hour, 2 hours, we'll be running, but we have a lot of people behind the scenes that are helping us out. And if they want to kind of just show up and run, we have the run sign up and all the information, whether they want to retweet, or go to any of our social media handles on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter. They're more than welcome to.
Nice. Alrighty. So you've already done it one year, back for another.
Yeah.
Is this going to be a continuous annual event?
Yeah, this is our plan. Make it every year, bigger and better every year, and just try to get more people to, spread this mission to. So we're hoping every year.
Yeah. And by the way, you started this when you were just 24 years old.
Yes.
Which is
Yes.
pretty impressive that you guys are young men that realize there's a greater need and something lacking in your community, especially as young men being able and bold enough to talk about mental health and open that dialogue and conversation and do something active to bring people together. It's very impressive.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. Well, thank you so much for coming in and sharing more about this event. Viewers, if you'd like to find more about the Mind Over Foundation, you can connect with them on social media or visit mindoverfoundation.com. And you can donate to the cause by visiting the givesignup.org link right there on your screen. Good luck walking 80 miles, running 80 miles,
We'll need
and it'll be a fun time. Thanks again for coming in.
Thank you
Of
very
course.
much.